So we're looking at the floor plan, the second version, where I reviewed the first version and said, oh my God, this is a big house. It doesn't have a family room. It should have a family room. So I modified it by taking a screenshot of the house, the original house, and opening it in a paint program, and then just sketching on top of it to see, how I thought maybe we could make this lay out. And so I have laid it out now to kind of what I was thinking about. And there's a couple of steps from here to finished product, but generally you look at the sketch here and you try to duplicate it, and sometimes things work and sometimes they don't. Sometimes things work better than you thought, and sometimes they work not quite as well. So it's a function of changing things around. But the one thing that I see that I like is that I can change this guy to maybe a 4-foot hallway. And then let's copy this guy over. And we'll make that a 6-foot wide. And what I'm trying to do is get a walk-in closet in here. And I like what I'm seeing for a couple of reasons. Look what happens here. Now I can enter here, which is it's a more spacious entrance. And I'll have my closet in my back hall stairs. So the kids come in, or mom and dad come in, or whoever comes in this way, or this way and this way. It can go right upstairs. So that looks like that's going to work fine. And this is my walk-in closet. It's, what is it, 5'7"? No, I want it to be 6 feet. So let's fix that. Okay, and then let's see how much is left. How much space is left from the face of the gypsum board to the face of the gypsum board? Yeah, 4'6". So really, if I wanted to, I could actually square this off, and I'd have even more room when you walk in, because we don't really need this depth, and that'll save me a few feet of square footage. So let's try then. Oops, no, I'm still gonna need that over here. So really what we're doing is we're gonna line this gypsum board with this gypsum board. There we go. And then I can just drag this guy down a little bit. All right. So really, it's got more elbow or shoulder space here than the other. And this is plenty of space for walking in. So I like that a lot. Now I can change this a little bit. I can make this go back to here. I can create similar. And I can pull this down. And so when I put my door in, the door will swing here, and then we'll have the full space in the laundry room. It's not that we can use that space. It's just that that space will feel more comfortable walking in there. Okay, so maybe I might adjust that even more so, but for now that looks pretty good. So let's see. We were gonna pretty much eliminate this. So I'm gonna just grab it and move it over there for now. And I'll put in a reference plane here. This is really an arbitrary spot. It doesn't necessarily have to, the cabinets don't have to stop right there, but I'm going to take the island and just move everything to there. Okay, that works. And I was going to bring this down so that the entry is into the family. let's just drag this guy down. Okay, and then that gives me a lot more cabinet space over here. I think it actually might be a better layout, right? So let's take this countertop, edit it in place. We'll click on it again. We're going to edit the extrusion. And I'm going to bring this guy down so that he lines up with that. And to make sure it does that, I'll draw this way. And then this really wants to be 3 feet wide. So I can have sort of a breakfast bar. So you can sit there, or you can sit here. All right, so this is starting to look pretty good. But I'm noticing, all right, so that's pretty tight. Let's see what that dimension is. 3 feet is definitely way too tight. What do I want to do? Well, let's measure the island. And so that island's 10 feet. I could make the island a little bit smaller, but I think we have plenty of room here. Let's take a look at what we've got going on here. What if I made that 14 feet? I think that would be fine. So let's change that and see what happens. And then this dimension right here, I want to keep that at 3 feet. And so now I got 3 feet 7 between the island and peninsula here. So actually, I think this kitchen turned out to be a better kitchen as well. There's more countertop, there's more cabinetry. And I can bring this down too, which I will, because this is probably going to be the wall with the refrigerator on it. These are our bank of ovens. All right, so see, I have this reference plane in here. So when I look at this section, when I take this section and flip it and go to that view, I can see where that reference plane is. Let's change this to hidden line. And so I think, no, I don't. All right, so we'll go back to here. There's, for some reason, I'm seeing 2 reference planes there. Let's give it a name. So won't have any doubt. I'll just call it kitchen, K-I-T. And we'll go back to this section. And now, see, it's labeled kitchen. And there it is. So that's where I want this to go to, which means this guy, I'm going to use the arrow keys, just move him down right now. And then I want to take this and move it to that reference plane. Reference planes are very, very helpful. And let's see. All right, I have 3 windows, so I'll type WT. I think I can look at them all at the same time. I'm interested in this guy right here. So I want to put him here. And so let's rotate. Everything that's selected there, we're going to rotate it 90 degrees. All right. And I think I'm just going to delete these guys. And I think there's a countertop in there already, so we'll get rid of that too. And now I can just grab all of this and just drag them over here. All right, so I've selected it. It's all still selected. We'll use the align tool to line it up. Oops, look what happened. Didn't select everything. So I'm not going to align it, I'll just move it. So I'm going to move everything from there to there. And now you can see how that's working out. I didn't grab the upper cabinets, but all right. I'm very happy Now I think though, we might change the location of the kitchen sink as well as the room separator. Yep, that's what it is. So we're going to align that room separator. I'm going to use the align tool. Click here and here. And I think that's okay. So this is still a little small, but I might be able to cantilever all the way out there. So that'll be fine. Yeah, so I'm happy with that. This looks good. This is actually bigger than it needs to be. So if I have I can't make it 5 feet. No way. So it's really going to be a toilet and a vanity, and I don't need all of that space. Wouldn't help me. It's not going to help me to give it so take this wall and move it up. It's not going to help me at all. But maybe moving this wall. So let's say we have 30 inches for the toilet, 3 feet for the walkways, and then 2 feet. So 5, 6, 7, 8.5 feet is minimum. I would definitely want more than that, but let's see what we have. 9.5 feet. All right, let's just make it 9 feet. That'll give us a little extra space between the countertop and the toilet, but that works. And then this is the laundry. Okay, I like it. Now, I can see that everything's going to fit. So it's really time to take a look at the second floor plan. So let me pause here for a sec. All right, so what I would normally do right now is make a screen capture and then go up to the second floor and put the bedrooms in because the second floor, if we take a look at the second floor right now, you can see that I have the stairs are over here now. So I have all of this space right here. So probably use that space, but the dilemma that I face is I just received an email from the client who is a contractor, and he showed me a picture of a stair, and we're doing 3 jobs together right now, 3 different houses, 2 for clients and this one, which is a spec. And he didn't say which job he wanted that stair for, or that he wanted me to try to incorporate that stair into, because it's a very nice looking stairway. So I'm kind of at a standstill here. I've responded that to find out which job he's referring that, or that picture would refer to. And it would change my layout on the second floor, possibly. If that's the kind of stair that he wants as the main stair in the house. So I have to, I could put in my fixtures, my appliances and such, but I don't want to because the stairs might change things. So we'll stop this one right here and wait to get some information. And then we'll proceed once I know what's the correct course of action.